off with a little bit of Deltarune. You guys check that out yet?
No, I'm gonna wait till it's done.
Yes, I also
that's a good idea.
waiting till it's
So in 4 years, I'll play it.
They should call it Undertale, and the D is a 2.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's smart. That's the hip new thing these days. You got to work the number into the title somehow.
And then Tale, then Undertale 4 with the 4 as the A.
Yeah, that's just
You're fucked on the 5. You could call Undertales with the 5 as the
Under
S.
sale is for 5, and then it just the whole bundle of it goes on sale. All
I found out what was under the tail, by the way. It was a butt.
Damn it. That's a good
Should we
joke.
sing Happy Birthday to Ryan?
Absolutely not.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
It's horrible.
Oh, this is really out of sync. Happy birthday to you.
You're now finally old enough to reflect the opinions you have on everything.
Alles Gute für zum Geburtstag.
Du hast.
That means you have.
Du hast mich.
That means you have me.
That's what the song's about?
You, yeah, it's you. You have asked me a question. Du hast mich gefragt.
You've asked me too much. You've asked me too much, and now you need to stop.
It's based off the old proverb, you never ask a German a question.
What are some nationalist proverbs? I would love to know them.
What a question.
You know, like you don't ask a German a question. Can we talk about how Dan's still playing Farming Sim 2019 on Discord?
He doesn't turn his game off.
He literally, I think he just leaves. Like when he's done with the stream, he just hangs up, he turns off OBS or XSplit, and then he just walks out.
That's old man thing to do.
It is an old man thing to do.
He clocked out, he punched out, and he's done.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about it. Maybe that's why it's
Boss makes $1, I make $0.10. That's why I leave when the show's done.
Leave when the show's offline. It had to rhyme. How confident do you feel in being a farmer right now?
Like in real life?
If you had to start a new farm in real life from scratch.
Fucking 0. I'm less confident than I was yesterday because I learned how incompetent I am. Man, it's so much easier to type on this.
Oh yeah,
What
you were
did you
doing
use
the
the
phone
phone?
forever.
I used to use my phone for Jackbox, but I left it in the car.
Oh my gosh. I bet you didn't hear the horrible Canadian alarm testing sound. Because you left it there.
I left it. It was only once you were like, did you hear the alarm? That I was like, oh, I definitely left it in the car.
It went bam, 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 bam. It was so loud.
They should make polite alarms.
I agree. Like, I don't want to be scared and then look at my
Defeats
phone.
the point, doesn't it?
Well, I just want them to be like, it should be
Hey,
like,
your car's being stolen. Just want to let you know.
Excuse me.
Currently being
Excuse me,
stolen.
can you stop? Stop this. Stop robbing. Stop the robbery, please. Stop. That's the alarm.
I would rather have like something of mine get stolen than be anxious. How you can tell you're drinking really cheap wine? You're eating grapes, or you hear ooh wow ooh wow ooh as you open it? Is that ooh wow ow
Oh, that's a grape lady.
Okay. Oh.
That's difficult to type.
I also thought it might be like ooh ah ooh ah ooh.
I
You know.
thought it was ooh, wah.
Yeah,
I
same.
also thought it was wow.
I would have written it better if I was going for that.
Yeah.
A great way to start a conversation with a weird loner on the subway. Sir, your bag is hitting my face. Sir, F you. Or, did you hear Evangelion is coming to Netflix?
By the way, we could use a few more threads on the r/Northern Lion subreddit, because I don't think any of us got the point. I was going to make one myself.
The real question is, are you gonna do it now?
It's possible. I don't know what my life's going to be like in April, but...
I like mostly the same.
Let's see.
You don't know?
I don't know, dude. This
Is
is
that the theme for
Shinowari
it?
Nara. I think it's one of my favorite intros, actually, to any anime.
That's one of those anime intros that I had no idea what it was from, but I've heard it plenty of times.
Yo, you quiplash your
I
wife.
did Quiplash my wife.
It's his
That just
birthday.
happened.
It's my
That
birthday.
just happened on bus though.
The,
I just wrote the real life story.
the Skittles flavor that just missed the cut. Blitzkrieg Berry or Lucky Catholic. This is what the internet is like. Thanks, Netflix, for making me wait 6 more months for a 20-year-old anime. 3 days ago, you didn't even know it was gonna happen. Now we're already taking it for granted. The worst thing that could jump out of a bachelor party cake. Cthulhu and friends or your mother. In my head, I don't think that she's naked. I think she just pops out and is like, she makes it a little uncomfortable by being so loving. Like, she pops out and goes like, oh, it's your birthday, I love you! And you're like...
Oh, Mom, it's my bachelor party. It's not my birthday.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that's right. It's my birthday. I forgot. Well, who gets a cake for their bachelor party?
A lot of people.
Is that a
right?
normal
Yeah.
thing?
You know, the big
Yeah,
one.
they-
It's not the real
they put the
cake. It's the
stripper in
fake
it.
one.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but what if you don't have a stripper in it?
Well, then it's just a big old cake.
Then you
and
put your
got a
mom
big
in it.
cake.
The last thing you'd want to find in your air ducts. Air geese or Gary Busey?
Danny DeVito,
Air
man.
geese
I don't
is
want him
very
in there.
good.
Charlie.
You
Why
think
can't
you
you
can
have a
pick
cake
up?
at your bachelor party?
Well, I mean, you can have a cake whenever, but I didn't think that was a thing. I would rather somebody brings Tostitos.
Tostitos?
Tostitos, you know, tortilla chips.
And that's it?
Yeah,
No
but you
dip?
cannot put your mom in
Well,
that.
somebody else can bring the dip.
You could put your mom if you have enough Tostitos.
She can be the
Yeah,
bowl.
if you have a mountain of Tostitos.
How many Tostitos could you think could comfortably seat your mom?
Oh, you need at
Like
least a
150
few
bags.
Yeah,
No, you wouldn't need that many.
150 is a little extreme, but
It depends.
You'd
on
have
the
to
size.
make a deep pit.
Nah, you would just be a mountain.
yeah, just like a pile, and then she just
Yeah.
jumps
Oh.
on
But
it
then
like
put,
a
like,
It'll
the-
crunch though.
really
No,
bad
they
beanbag
fall down
chair.
the sides, so it's like how much Tostitos will hold the top part of the Tostitos. Like,
I'm with you.
we need like some geometry.
A better name for the ukulele. The ukulele. Spelled differently. Or the la la lay la 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 lay.
I remember that.
Dude, I really
Sounds
hope
like
they
the-
never make a Witcher 4.
Me too.
It's just gonna be so long.
It's just gonna be so overrated.
Hey, now that's insane. Kate, you got a Quiplash.
Let's go.
The biggest secret the government keeps. They took my money and won't give it back. Or, who framed Roger Rabbit? Question
Who
mark.
framed the rabbit?
Who? It was Christopher Walken. Wait, not Christopher Robin. Who's the Christopher Lloyd?
You just said Christopher Walken, then you said Christopher Robin.
It
New
was
show
Christopher Walken.
idea.
No, it wasn't Christopher Robin. It was Christopher Lloyd. No, it wasn't Christopher.
New show idea. America's Next Top Ramen or America's Next Top Gun?
Did you tell them about the truck that we saw with the spikes on the
Dude,
side?
I did not.
Dude.
And I
Mad
have to
Max?
now. We saw a truck, an asshole truck, you know. You know,
Had
like-
nuts on it.
Four,
It had-
four tires.
Yeah, it had
Four
six
tires.
total
Front
tires on the truck, and then it had the fucking spikes on the what's it called? The rims.
The wheel
Yeah,
rim,
like you know,
yeah.
from Grease Lightning,
The
where
wheel
one of
well,
the
yeah.
racers has the spikes on his tires.
I bet he had a Terminator head for a gear shift.
I will be real with you. I've also seen one of those, but it wasn't a truck.
It made me
was one
want to
of those
die.
Old school cars.
A new name for U.S. Congress: Donkey Congress, or whose line is it anyway? The spikes are like 4 or 5 inches long, so they
They're
don't.
huge.
Yeah, they don't like, you know, go into the other lane. But I was just thinking, like, what if you were about to narrowly miss a pedestrian, but instead, wouldn't it just fucking grind up their shins? Something fierce, like.
Well, like there's a legal limit to how far you can have something jutting out from a
I
car,
believe that.
and
Not in that one game we played that one time.
Oh, yeah,
Remember,
that
you could
one.
build out to both sides.
Yeah, like that lady in Gladiator got cut in half on them.
How can you
Yep.
tell it's a doctor's
She
first
deserved
day
it.
on the job?
How you can tell it's a doctor's first day on the job?
Time to vote.
They put the popsicle stick in your behind, or they have life in their eyes.
that makes me uncomfortable.
A bung depressor.
It's so dry. No, popsicles are so dry.
It's dry and flaky and splintery.
Ah!
It's gonna rip you up.
Well, they will just lubricate for you.
What will? The butt?
Yep.
No,
I mean,
the
they do.
doctor.
Oh.
When do I get that, by the way? I've been 30 for like.
Lubrication?
Well, I've been 30 for like 16 hours.
Yeah,
No
when do you
doctor-
get butt lube?
No
gonna
doctors
say,
put
I
their
hate
fingers
you
in my
guys.
ass yet.
Just go get a prostate exam.
I got the whole hose, dude. It's not so bad.
Yeah, you live in Canada, right? You can just go fucking get one. Lucky you. We have
We'll
to
just get one
wait
after
and
dinner.
Pay $1 billion.
We'll just swing by the hospital after dinner, get a prostate exam.
Do it. You might learn something new about yourself.
I don't
Also, I don't think
Like
you need a
what?
prostate exam when you're 30. I think you do that when you're 50.
40. Let's split the difference.
I think
40.
it's 50, but like 40 is probably safe anyway.
The colon cancer exam is 45 in the U.S. now. They lowered it by 5 years, but they haven't caught up on the marketing yet. That was actually what the nurse practitioner told me when I asked her, why is it still 50?
They haven't caught up on the marketing yet. That is a weird friggin' thing to hear about the healthcare industry. But now I guess it's normal.
Did you
have
hear
10
about
seconds.
Florida Man?
10
He
seconds.
struck again.
Okay, Floridian man. What did he do?
Florida Man, this time he jammed a fork into a woman's head because he was mad that his potato was too hard.
The worst name for a big and tall store. Shrek and Donkey. No littles. Stout no doubt or big boys. Do you shop at a big and tall store if you're just fat?
Depends how fat.
Do you have to be tall? Because it says end. It doesn't
Because that's
say.
for your pants.
It doesn't say big and or tall. You're right.
Yeah,
but I think
exactly.
that's
Yeah,
just
no,
how
I
to-
think you do actually shop there.
Like,
yeah.
if you showed up and you were just like a normal height but quite large, would they be like, Sir TJ Maxx is down the hall?
Their whole thing is irregular sizes and like odd tailoring, right? So that's, I think it applies to both big and tall, or big and tall.
I think if you're only big, they'll let you in, but if you're only tall, they'll say, get out.
Yeah, if you're tall and skinny, they're like, just figure it out.
You can
Figure
do
it out,
it.
bud. Figure it out, bud. No littles.
Actually, a lot of people in
Isn't
chat.
that the movie? The mouse?
No, that's Stuart Little.
Oh.
He's
Oh,
a
he's
he's
not
a
allowed
mouse.
either.
It's over.
Kate, you won.
That I did?
You did.
Let's go.
I have to order pants special.
Really?
Because they do not sell them.
You got that Lyndon B. Johnson problem?
Hi there. I'm your host, Schmitty.
There's a very famous phone call recorded from the Oval Office.
my dick is too big.
Yeah, he's all right. Take it a meter down in the butthole because my balls are huge.
No, I mean I wish, but no, I'm too small and tall. In fact, they don't make pants with small enough waists for the length of the leg that I need.
I can understand that. We had that when I had to emergency buy pants in San Francisco. They were like, "What's your waist?" And I was like, a 32 or a 34. And then they just brought out some pants, and I tried them on, and I was like, they fit in the waist, but the legs are way too long. And they were like, yeah, we built them for American frames. And I'm like, fuck you. What are you talking? I live just up there.
Oh, you don't know, man. The
Our
difference-
genes are genetics are like the same. Oh, it's for American
that line.
frames. I'm sorry. Typically, Americans are renowned for having the same size waist, but substantially longer legs. I don't know. You're lucky.
Would
I
our
don't even.
kid have your calves?
I hope not.
Calves?
You got to teach him how to walk.
You don't want your kid to walk like you?
No. It'll save him some heartache in middle school. I'll be permanently bedridden during that phase.
What do you think is like the one thing you can help your kid with, or like the one thing you can tell your kid to help them avoid being bullied these days?
Just be cool, bud.
Just be hip.
I have so little to relate to be able to explain that, because I grew up in the exact wrong time to be able to help.
I know what to do. You gotta register the kid to the Fortnite dance club,
There you go.
and then that's how your son will be hip.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still want my lunch money after I hit this yeet? God,
That's
stop!
it.
Is that grape lady again?
Yeah. A bad occupation for a robot to have. Garbage disposal or artist caretaker / robo Jesus?
Did you see Dan's application video to Big Brother's house?
It felt like I was watching something I shouldn't see, so I didn't finish it.
You erased it from your mind? after you-
I just thought, I was like, this feels too intimate, so I don't want to see it.
I don't think I ever want to do something that
overheard at the
requires
Last
a
Supper.
audition video.
Yeah.
Never. Couldn't
Vote
do
on
it.
your devices.
Something overheard at the Last Supper. Which one's Jesus again? Or what's the Wi-Fi password?
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
clever.
my mom.
She likes the Wi-Fi password?
Yeah. As like the second that she came to our apartment, she didn't say, "Oh, nice apartment," or like, "Oh, you know, you did such a good job," or anything like that. She said, "What's the Wi-Fi password?" And I'm like, "Mom, get out."
I was like, Mom.
And then after she asked, she said, "Okay, so where's the bathroom?"
She's got her priorities in order.
I'm
I'm
pissed
gonna
too.
go in the bathroom and use my phone.
Well, we got one of those Wi-Fi passwords that's like, it's not hard coded on there.
944.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When they came over, they were like, take a photo of this and write it down. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to get on your internet. The worst thing to yell while a professional golfer putts. OMG, are you the Northern? Or Tiger.
Tiger.
No, I don't call Kate's mom, Mom.
That would be weird.
I don't think I've ever referred to her by like a noun.
that is
It's
true.
absolutely true.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
I look
You
in her
never called
direction
her.
and I wait until she looks at me and then I start talking.
Yeah. But I never called your mom or your mom.
Yo, did you hear on
either.
Saturday? Our nieces called your dad his English name and I lost my friggin' mind.
And next.
What?
They-
What's my dad's English name? I don't know my dad's
It's
English
Harvey.
name.
They were like, Harvey, look at this.
What?
And I
My-
was
my dad
I
has
was
an
like,
English
he's named
name?
Harvey?
Why isn't it Harvey?
I've been part of this family for like 7 years.
Who is that?
Dude, I didn't know my dad had a name. That is not Korean.
The best thing to blurt out in order to ruin a beautiful sunset. It's so beau, fuck, I sharded, or I don't like Toy Story that much.
Like, does that mean I can have like a Korean name then?
No, why not?
Yeah?
Sweet.
Oh yeah, what are all of our Korean names? I want to know too.
I think Kate has to pick.
I mean,
Well, Austin is Hwajang Shil.
No, don't laugh. I don't know what it means.
It ended in shill, so I don't know.
your bathroom.
Next up. Make up the title of a movie that is based on the first time
And
you
then-
had sex.
Well, I don't know any other words that are bad.
voting
I
time.
can't make another joke. Make up the title of a movie that is based on the first time you had sex. The Future or Oh Boy.
Oh boy.
There's like a
That's not
movie
been
where
taken yet, though.
Kevin Hart plays a baby and Will Ferrell is his adopted father.
Oh boy. I can never see that without seeing the little cowboy toddler going, oh boy.
Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
At least that one by 69%.
69%?
That's the end of round one.
Dude,
Let's
I
take a
didn't
look
know
at
my
the scores.
dad had an English name. It's
You're
like,
telling me, man.
now I have to call him Harvey.
There is Lamyan. It's ramen.
He's a noodle.
It's-
Nick gets a
that's
special
right,
one.
double.
He's chamchi kimbap.
That sounds like food.
Why would you say that?
Somebody tell me what that means.
It's just tuna kimbap.
Yeah,
Oh.
but then, if you pronounce it wrong, it's like a slang for lady part.
Oh.
But only like 5-year-old kid will say it.
Yeah.
Or Ryan.
Hey,
There,
here we
do
go.
you ever call
First
your
one.
parents-in-law
The
by
most
their
common
name?
thing you
Or
Oh,
do you
yeah.
go mom or dad?
People's thoughts.
Really?
Yeah. It's like the only way I can do it.
Time, pick your
Unless I would
Makes
just want to
perfect
You
stare
can-
at them
you can
until
just
they
say-
are
you can
looking at me, and then I can start talking to them.
Excuse me.
Should be
Guess
more
so,
familiar
yeah.
than that. The most common thing you'd hear if you could read most people's thoughts. Or all of your fears are being confirmed.
The first one's just probably right. Or is it? You don't say in your head. No, it's wrong.
A
I
little
don't
known
think I
fact.
called your mom
Giant.
A
by
little,
her name.
a little known fact about the Jolly Green Giant. He loves to restore old cars, or his corn is great. There's a challenger. He shops at No Littles.
Oh yeah. No littles there.
That's a little known fact.
Dude, his corn is great.
It's probably not so jolly anymore after the tariffs, you know?
Yeah, and the romaine lettuce thing.
Uh,
Although if you buy canned romaine lettuce, you got bigger problems.
you deserve E. coli.
Who was the dude with Babe the Blue Ox?
Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, is the Jolly Green Giant and Paul Bunyan friends? 'Cause
Totally
maybe they.
different.
Next is
Paul Bunyan fucked
something
the
that
big
would
blue
make an
ox, and that's how they got the
awful
Jolly Green Giant.
It's voting time.
Oh.
Something that would make an awful hat. A koala or a colostomy bag?
Does that make Paul Bunyan yellow?
Well, he is from Minnesota. I don't know what that's
I was just
supposed to
thinking the
mean.
colors. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the color combination. I gotcha.
Well, you remember the Coldplay song. It was
You
Paul
tried
Yellow.
Yellow.
Paul Bunyan.
It was Paul Yellow.
I didn't realize that song was about Paul Bunyan.
Why? Because they're British. They don't know about the first American president, Paul Bunyan.
Pardon me
Porn
for being
was great.
racist. Yeah, that's the assumption.
Why is a koala an awful hat? Koala is a very cute
Coming up next,
animal.
They have
life hack,
chlamydia.
lower your heating bills by
Just make them wear a diaper.
time to vote.
That'll
Life
fix
hack.
the chlamydia right up.
Life hack: lower your heating bills by leaving your car running in your garage or committing arson.
Or both. Life hack.
Did you guys see the life hack video of this old white dude trying to
It's-
cut or open the milk carton? But then he's trying to open it in a weird way to show like, oh, look at the way he pours. But then he fucks it up and then he pours the milk all over himself.
Yeah, he
Oh,
takes
no.
a pair of scissors to try to fix the milk carton so that it makes like a cooler spout, and then when he pours it, it just pours all down the sides. It's extremely
And then he
good.
goes, oh,
Next one.
It's not as good as the lizard video, but it's
Stuck
pretty
inside a
good.
giant fish.
Did you know the Chinese takeout boxes actually turn into a plate?
Really?
whoa.
Yeah, you collapse them down and they turn into a plate. It's
did
like
not
the
know that.
original life hack.
How Jonah passed the time stuck inside a giant fish. He tried to take pictures of Spider-Man, or who is Jonah? You know,
Jonah
His
is
name is Jonah. Dun, 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 dun,
a
dun.
biblical figure.
He's trapped inside the whale. That's
Well,
who
you
is
should- you
Jonah.
should've-
Dun, dun, dun,
You should have
dun.
told him, you should have wrote down the Korean name. Then I would have known.
It's probably Jonah, right?
I don't know.
And that's all.
Buy our
Never
new
seen Jonah.
album. Learn who Jonah is.
He was a dude who got caught in a big fish. Did you hear about Jonah? Do I have him confused with Pinocchio? Or is that?
I think they did this. I think they both did it.
It's a Jonah. It's a
People
Jonah
gotta stop
Pinocchio.
getting in fish.
Okay. The name of a toilet paper specifically designed for the Queen of England. Oh, this is too good.
I feel like everyone's gonna answer it exactly the same.
Nobody else has the twisted neurological pathways that lead them to this. This is when you put a Plinko puck on the far left and it goes dead center. Her Ladies Heiny Wipes, Charmillion, Liz Gloss, Sterling Buns, or the British Pound.
Which one was yours?
Liz Gloss?
I don't get it.
Her name's Elizabeth, and it, I mean, makes her
Lip-
bumhole shiny.
Gloss.
That is horrible.
Makes her butthole shiny. Liz Gloss.
I don't think buttholes can shine no matter how much you polish them.
You gotta get at least a bidet on them for that.
I cannot believe you were proud of that.
It's pretty good.
Charmillion.
You know what I was telling you yesterday, Austin? I think my brain is set on an angle because of the lines in Farming Simulator.
Uh,
I
know a lot
voted
of
for
sense.
you.
Thank you. I was writing my, like, we can take a study sheet into our final exam. Finished filling out the entire page, looked at it. Whole thing's on a 5-degree slant.
oh fuck.
Whole straight lines on each edge of the piece of paper. All the writing, 5-degree slant. Top left
Just
to bottom
spit.
right.
Just spend a week leaning to the left slightly. Till it resets.
I think the problem is when I write, I turn my head. I was thinking, why didn't somebody
I think you just
stop
have
me?
Bad eyes.
I mean, that's a possibility as well.
Let's go. 55%.
That's it.
Ryan ruined
Let's
mine
take
by
a look at
pronouncing
the
it wrong,
final
so.
scores.
That was at least 5% of the difference.
Charmillion?
Kate wins.
Charmin.
Char!
Kate won again.
Dude. I'm so good.
You know, the problem is you're too old for this game.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, you.
You gotta
Thank you very
you
much.
gotta
Theme song,
register to the
Welcome
Fortnite
Quiplash.
dance club.
Mhm.
With an S.
I would do some Fortnite dances.
Remember, guys, during this
Dude, we
Do you
should
know
do
any
a couple
Fortnite
Fortnite dances.
I could dab. That's not really a
You
dance.
wouldn't
It's
even
an
dance
emo.
with us at fucking PAX, dude.
Well, that's because it
Yeah,
just came out of
you're-
nowhere. It's like a weird kind of spontaneous
That's
thing.
the best
Oh,
kind of
wow,
dancing.
fun.
Nah, it was like a
Sure.
holds-up sport for me.
No, it wasn't. It was a lot of
Excuse
fun,
me.
and you look like a dummy.
If I could
Yeah.
learn how to floss, I would do it on every. Orange Justice, I gotta.
Because I need clean teeth. That's sorry, I had to.
No, please. I would love to learn how to do Orange Justice. I would do it all the time. Until the third time I did it and irreparably destroyed the cartilage in my knee.
I think you can do the hammer one.
Yeah, hype. I gotta learn that too. You know I don't play about that paper.
I'm gonna purchase a rice cooker.
Ooh,
Easy access to meals, and so I can cut down on delivery purchases.
that's a very
Well,
productive
don't get,
purchase.
Don't get those white people rice cooker. Get the actual. I recommend the Korean one because the Korean one is like top notch.
But Austin is white.
Yeah, but white people
You have 2
rice
seconds.
cooker is just resin.
It seems like what you want when you cook, though.
A cute name for hemorrhoids. Herdy sores or Cupid stinks.
Korean rice cooker, you can use it as a slow cook.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking like I think my go-to dish will be rice with egg.
There you go.
Not even because of the joke, but just actually like simple, easy.
Yeah. So what you do is you cook the rice, and then you make an omelet, and you lay the omelet down, and you put the rice inside of it, and then you fold the omelet over top of it, flip it, and then you put like a ketchup smiley face on the top of it, and you're good to go.
I did that, and then Ryan said, "I don't like ketchup."
I don't really like omelet
Yeah,
rice.
sounds like him.
I said, "Eat it. I made it for you."
I did eat it.
You did.
Something you should not whisper to your grandmother. Goodbye, stranger. It's been nice. Or where we dropping?
I wonder what percentage of PUBG players are over 70.
A very, very low percentage.
You think under 5%?
Oh, extremely.
Under 2%?
Yeah, I would say probably under 0.1% would be my guess.
Wow.
The difference between grade A beef and grade B beef. One is spelled with an A, the other with a B, or no answer. Today's music needs more fighting or more music.
Should have said rumble.
More rumble?
I can't believe how much auto-tune there still is. Like, I thought that was going to be a trend in the early 2000s, and here we are nearly in 2020, and the auto-tune is still going as strong as it was 10 years ago.
No. It was popular then, and then it wasn't,
Oh, are we
and
in
then
the
it
echo?
came back.
We're in the
Oh, it
echo.
came
for
back.
Yeah.
auto-tune.
It came back.
There's too much music that's like, all right, we have the beat, and then we're done. Well, it's a good beat, but like, where's the rest?
Wi-Fi password
Let me clarify, it's not that I hate auto-tune as a concept, it's that they use it as the focus of the song.
What is
Oh,
this?
no.
Miley Cyrus's Wi-Fi password, probably. H4JF, I mean, you get the idea. It's a callback. And then I got a shorter hair now. Yeah, dude, that T-Pain Tiny Desk concert, it just slays me every time I watch it. Because I'm like, this dude is the most famous auto-tune user of all time. If you strip away the auto-tune, he just has the voice of an angel.
That's round one.
He's actually like, I mean, it's not that I assumed he was untalented, but you know, when he's auto-tuned, like, you know, talking about throwing all his money on stage for a stripper that he doesn't even know, you're like, man, it's easy to judge, I guess. He gives the Tiny Desk concert, I was like, this guy is insanely talented.
You saying it makes more sense if he threw the money at the stripper he did know?
Well, at least if he had put in like the auto-tune part where he like woke up the next day and was like, I shouldn't have spent that much money on that stripper.
Yeah. Like, if you gotta bring a cardboard box into the strip club full of money, I don't know.
He says his pockets are bigger than a Samoan.
Oh.
I don't know if he means like he's got one Dwayne The Rock Johnson in each pocket, but you can do the math yourself.
I'm always the first one to finish. I'm just that good.
I beg to differ.
La la lay, la 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 lay, la la lay.
Self-roast of the century.
Let's go.
Off of
Something you
Craigslist.
shouldn't buy off Craigslist. Stock
Okay, voting done.
or Craigslist-erine.
I don't think it's very funny, but I like that pun, so I'm gonna give it a vote.
Let's go.
Can you get drunk if you drink the Listerine?
Yes, but it kills you is the downside.
Yeah. Destroys your insides.
I don't think it kills you like on that day, but soon.
It's one of those things that's like a sign of extreme poverty when you resort to drinking your mouthwash to get drunk.
Yeah.
Death
An
wish.
unusual object to bludgeon someone to death with.
Vote on your devices.
A briefcase or Tomo.
Don't bludgeon Tomo.
No, Tomo's doing the blood.
Don't
Yeah.
bludgeon anything with Tomo at all. Be nice to Tomo.
I'm gonna have a great dinner with Tomo, and he's gonna fall off from the dinner
Yeah, the
table.
lizard is Tomo for sure. The look that crosses the lizard's face when he falls is like prime
Very
Tomo.
Tomo. Yeah.
Tomo wins
Let's
70-30.
go.
It's one of those videos that's just perfect. Like every part of it is good.
It's
Come up with a really
the
bad
power
brain
of editing.
penalty.
It's
It
4
begins with
seconds
intentional.
long.
Your brain doesn't get a chance to process
voting
everything that's
time.
even going on before the funny things start to happen.
Come up with a really bad football penalty that begins with intentional QB contact, or intentional attempt at a joke.
I made a current
Can I
events
say,
football
like,
joke.
Intentional quick blowjob contact.
I mean,
If it gets
it
the
is,
vote, by
it
all
is
means.
my birthday.
You lost me.
I really needed somebody to jump in with a
I
laugh
didn't. I
on that
couldn't
one.
follow. I
Oh my
didn't know what was
God,
happening.
Next is another use
I would have
of
given you the
the
laugh, but you lost me.
I think 30 is Ryan's horny age.
Maybe,
He's
dude.
hit it.
I don't know. It's day one.
Well, 29 was Ryan's gay age, so now I guess
That's true.
What?
Another use.
he did
for-
a bit where he was gay Ryan for like a month.
Yeah, when you were gone. Another use for cooked spaghetti: penis mummies or hairpiece.
You guys never done penis mummies with a spaghetti?
What is happening? I could not vote because I did not know anything.
It's
A
where you
lot
wrap the
of
spaghetti around your erect penis until it goes all the way up to the top.
What?
You never do
Why?
penis mummies?
What the fuck?
Every guy does
You do
that.
it every night.
What's black and white and red all over?
Everyone does that.
What's
I've never heard of that.
What's black and white and red all over? A zebra with Ebola or black ketchup cheese? Well,
I've never done that. I was joking.
but everybody's done it.
I think it's a little too late, Nick. I think everyone knows the truth.
Yeah. So what you do is you leave it until it gets dry, and then it actually encases. It's got like a little shell.
Yeah.
It's like armor.
Do you eat it?
Crack it open.
No, it's in case someone tries to get in there to try to cut it up. They can't because it'll bounce off the spaghetti armor.
What if?
But like,
What if
you
they're
just-
Italian?
Then you're done.
You're
You
fucked.
can't stop them.
They're gonna eat your dick.
Yep, they're gonna get it.
You're gonna eat your dick. Is that why they plate the pasta in that like shape?
Mmm.
They're
That's
just
a dome.
Wait, in what shape?
The
They,
spaghetti
like,
dome.
They twist it in a bowl and like make it all like a tube.
That's true. If you really, really love something, let it.
No.
Fuck character limits.
Yeah, I agree.
How'd you take a character limit on this one?
Fuck character flaws.
I was gonna
too.
say, let it all out. These aren't the things you can do without.
That's how. What's it? Age difference? Because that's your song, and I said let it go.
Mmm.
And I said let
When
it
did
snow.
Frozen
So
come out?
I'm 48.
Last year, probably Frozen.
Frozen was not 6 years ago.
Rose was like 2013, wasn't it?
It's like almost 6 years ago. Frozen.
2014. If you really, really love something,
2013.
let it go. Let it go. She does not say I am not a good girl anymore.
That's the porn version.
I've heard the lyric.
Let it be
She said
remade.
something along like that.
Let it be remade as a live-action film in 2019. Let it be encased in dry spaghetti. Let it order an upsold side at Applebee's, or let it percolate.
I am not a good girl anymore.
That doesn't even
Something
fit
similar
the.
to that, doesn't it? With Bear
No.
knows the lyric.
Don't think
Bear
it
knows the
hurts.
lyric.
She says something like that.
Yeah, she says something like, I'm
Let it
not.
go as performed by dogs.
She says something about being a good girl.
Are you thinking of a
does, she
Britney
does.
Spears song?
No, she says, like, I'm not a good girl anymore.
I'm not a girl, not yet
Yeah,
a woman.
okay, she does say the cold never bothered me anyway. That's not what
Oh, the
she's...
perfect girl is gone.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
says the perfect girl
is gone.
You
Same
at that
thing.
day.
Be the good girl you always have to be. That's right. Yeah, there's two
Yeah,
of them.
there you go. Yeah, see? So similar.
Whatever. One anyway. Oh, God.
Tomo.
When you said Tomo, Ruka's in my office. And have you ever seen the gif of the Undertaker like lying on the canvas and then just sitting up, even though the other person thinks they killed him and his eyes open. That's what happened to Luca. His eyes were like. Bleh. The villainous Tomo's getting attention across the apartment.
They gave me a code for Farming Simulator. I kind of want to chop up all the trees now.
Dude, that game is pretty relaxing.
Don't chop up Rebecca's tree.
Yeah, she gets mad.
I love that you could cut the trees on like individual axes. That's so cool.
A lesser-known ingredient in most microwave pizza pockets. Scott Tenorman's parents or denim stock.
Wow, that is an old South Park reference.
We call that a deep cut.
Very deep cut to get into that good meat.
Yeah, I was gonna say where the thighs. You just
Right.
cut me up.
What's your favorite Savage Garden song?
Who?
You know, they did the one, I want to stand with you on a mountain. I want to bathe with you in the sea.
I wanna with
Black
you
hole
forever.
sun, won't you
That's
come?
a different band.
Is that the?
The Savage Garden.
Wow.
A great pet name for a parasitic
rude,
worm
man.
that lives in your ear. Jum or Austin? I agree. I like the one where he goes, I'd like a chicken cherry cola. I believe
That
that's...
sounds like Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Stand with you forever.
like a chicken cherry cola.
What? I got you. Got to get the cherry coke.
But I got to take it, put it in you. Running with the feeling, don't stop, continue.
1%. All right.
What I got to give it to your mama.
Really awful cheerleaders would yell, go memes or con.
Oh, that was a better answer to this.
You didn't give that enough oomph.
Con!
There you go.
It's like the 8th reference to the Wrath of Khan in the last 24 hours in my world.
I've never even seen it.
Me neither. I mean, I've seen Into Darkness, which is, spoilers, not that, wink wink, but...
Dude, there's like 4 more Star Treks than I thought there were. I don't know how they made so many in the last like 5 years.
You're talking about like the TV shows or the movies?
No, the movies. I was like, well, there was the new one, and then that was pretty good.
Beyond,
and then I
or
thought
you
that, that was
talking
it.
2008 or whatever, 2009.
Yeah, the first new one. The first new one. There's been a lot of new ones.
The first new one. What the fuck?
It makes sense.
If a genie gives you 3 wishes, the best things to wish for are $1 billion, eternal life, and Scarlett Johansson to play Jasmine, or an ovipositor.
I don't even know what that is either.
I'll vote for Scarlet.
It lays eggs inside of you.
Not Scarlett Johansson.
Delay.
Yeah, no, I meant
Probably.
Scarlett Johansson does
How
that.
dare this question posit those two things as like definite choices, by the way? Obviously, you're gonna get more than $1 billion.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Yeah, if you wish for $1 billion, that's just
like why
stupid.
didn't you wish for a trillion?
That's like you're wealth-oriented but also dumb.
Would you let Scarlett Johansson lay eggs inside of you?
The sound a tree actually makes when it falls and no one's around to hear it. A shoosh. Or, ooh, fuck, no. I agree. Ah, skeet, motherfucker. Ah, skeet,
No, that's
goddamn.
horrible.
God damn.
Imagine a whole forest of trees saying that
I was
all
just
day.
thinking that, dude.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Just walk into the forest.
They wait until you get in there and then they all start going off at once.
Let's see this.
Ah, skeet, motherfucker! Man, I'm bad at this game.
I'm not having a hot day either. So.
And that means all points are
Yeah, but it's not your birthday.
That's a good point.
You got a lot of pressure on you, dude.
The perfect name for a second head that sprouts on your shoulder. Gary or Jum.
Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
Gary, Sherry, Larry.
With all your favorite minions, Gary, Sherry, and Larry. Despicable Me Minion Rush is the endless runner you've been waiting for with a AAA experience, but mobile compatibility with devices you already own.
Tag yourself. I'm Sherry.
More like Despicable Meme.
I don't know if it's time to finally crack open this Champions of Fire story where Max and I were sitting together while the host was trying to do the ad reads that would play during the commercial breaks, and he kept, I mean, it's not his fault. He was given the script like 2 seconds before, but he was trying to read like the Crossy Road script, and he kept fucking up because he said Disney Crossy Roads, and he'd have to redo like the 90-second spiel every single time.
Oh.
A more environmentally friendly alternative to toilet paper. Tomo or any other person, it's 2018. He would finish it and be like, you know, all your favorite Disney characters, including Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers, Elsa from Frozen, and he'd go on and on and on. And then at the end, he'd be like, play it now in Disney Crossy Roads. And they're like, gotta do it again.
They can't just cut it?
I guess not.
Like,
No,
they
because
got to do a whole 90-second spot in one take?
It would mess with the way the word ends. It would be too abrupt.
Disney Crossy Road.
Yeah.
Something you can make out of body hair. Ryan's wig or a clone.
I'm not saying like literally cut it off at the end. I'm saying like do a new take and
You mean punch it in at the end. Sorry.
Yeah.
I started.
All right, they're Amazon. They don't have a lot of money to work with. All right.
Listen, okay? Listen.
I'm listening.
I don't have a joke yet.
All right, well, I'm waiting.
Ryan's
La
wig
la
wins.
la 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 la.
Oh, you're talking about the fucking Witcher song.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one. That's the one.
The name of a law firm you shouldn't hire. Avenatti and Kardashian, attorneys at law, or Trust Saul?
What's the
Saul
new
Goodman.
show?
Better Call Saul.
All that.
Oh.
It is Saul Dad.
I thought it was something like Trust Saul.
Oh, that. Check it. And now I don't know the rap part.
Oh, I used to, dude. I gotta relearn that. That was my favorite show.
Really?
It's a good show.
Yeah,
Down
well,
at
not
the
my favorite, like,
Roundhouse.
my favorite shows back
I was like, have you ever seen Breaking Bad?
Fuck off.
It's pretty good. You ever watch The Wire?
Celebration down at the
Fucking,
Roundhouse.
Viking, Eric
The worst Viking. Eric the Dutch or Eric the Accountant?
Hey, every Viking squad needed an Eric
Gotta
the
keep
account.
track of the
all right?
gold.
Yeah.
That was Eric's job.
But actually, if you look at the Icelandic sagas, actually, accountants and litigators were very important to early Norse law. Well, I couldn't sleep one night at Paradox Con, so I read this copy of Njál's Saga that they gave us.
Meow.
Saga.
Meow.
Written by Southern Cats.
It's written by unknown.
I like Southern Cats.
Jess, I want to go watch Vital Information for Your Everyday Life now.
Yeah.
What's that?
What's she up to?
It was a segment on all that.
Oh, is it the lady? It's Mary Jo Beth.
Close. Lori Beth Denver.
Lori Beth
Denver.
Denver.
You thinking Mary J. Blige? I think is what you were going
I was
for?
like Mary Jo Peele, Mary J. Blige, Lori Beth Denver.
But it was done by the
Denver.
Denver. What was the redhead's name?
Oh,
Pippi Longstocking.
Yeah.
From Orlando, Florida.
Wendy.
John Wayne
ENT.
Gacy.
Did he go on to, he went on to SNL, didn't he? Or was that?
No, I don't think so. I mean, Keenan went on to SNL.
Yeah.
Pee-pee long talking.
Danny Tamborelli.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Danny
I didn't
Bonaducci.
remember his name, but that's my boy.
Did you guys watch Pippi Longstocking when you were growing up?
I knew of it.
I watched it every day.
Who were some of the characters in Pippi Longstocking?
Wow, there's
besides
Pippi.
Pippi Longstocking.
And
The
then there's a
stocking.
girl and then there's a boy.
That's it?
Yeah.
He's Longstocking.
His name is just Longstocking?
What landed you in the emergency room this time? Impersonating a doctor. My spaghetti got stuck in a wrong hole. Neglecting my crashing health until I couldn't. Vivisected sternum. Hopefully nothing. Have you seen those prices?
It's actually called a Pippi Langstrumpf gar Board, by the way.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh.
Pippi, formerly of the Yule Lads. There's Pippi Window Licker. Pippi Pie Stealer. Pippi Spoon Licker.
Stroker.
Pippi Strudels Viper.
When I was a kid, we had one Santa, and that was enough.
Oh man, I love that Danny Tamborelli's cover pictures of the All That cast. That's just
That's always hard.
Used to be Amanda Bynes until the
She's back.
retconning. Well, I mean,
Didn't you see Twitter said she's back?
yeah, I mean, I was on Twitter in 2013.
Was she the one that she said she wanted Drake to murder her pussy?
She did. She did tweet Drake and say, "I want you to murder my pussy." But she was on drugs.
that was her. That's right.
That was her. Yeah. She was sick and she was also on drugs at the time. But that is still.
I don't think she
fucking
needs to
hilarious.
apologize for that. It's just
No,
hilarious.
it's funny, but it's like that's the kind of stuff that she's trying to get away from with this comeback.
That's
thing. It's
hard.
like the exact thing she wants to steer us away from.
She came out
I
and
give
said that.
all my wins tonight to Ryan. 'cause
Oh,
it's his
thank
birthday.
you.
Yay.
She said she was both serious and on drugs.
She said that just in case Drake was reading the interview.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great line. All right, she's back. Yas, queen.